Deb, I need permission to record. Okay.
You're all set. I just gave you permission to record. We're now live on YouTube. So Catherine, if you want to go ahead, and I'll embed the link on our Family Institute webpage.
Thank you, Deb. Community time is with us tonight. We have Catherine Trent, who is the Youth and Family Outreach Services Library, Hartford Public Library in downtown. She coordinates and facilitates outreach with Hartford Public Schools after-school programs, community organizations, and leads STEM learning initiatives throughout the library system. Prior to her current role, Catherine was the Youth Services Librarian at the Campfield branch. So tonight we have three important things that we will be learning through this experience. The first one is services currently available to youth families, both virtually and in person. What online resources Hartford Public Library has for student learning, and the library reopening plans. Yay! So, Catherine, the virtual stage is yours. Thank you for being here with us. So I'll leave you to it.
Thank you so much, Viviana. And I am so happy to be here tonight to talk about the Hartford Public Library, what we have available during this time. And like Viviana said, there is some library reopening news, which I am really looking forward to sharing with you. So to begin, I just wanted to share that the Hartford Public Library and the Hartford Public Schools actually have a formal partnership. And this means that we are able to work on projects together. We share resources. There's even a website that we created together, and it includes combined resources that we have. So whenever you see this picture, Boundless, here, you know that it has something to do with Hartford Public Schools and the Hartford Public Library. One of the really cool things that has come out of this is that your student can use their student ID number as their library card. And that is just incredible. It makes it a lot easier. There's no library card to look for, to make sure that the kids have it if they come to the library, or if they need online resources. Just use your student ID number, and you can access any of our online resources as well as our physical materials. All right, so I'm going to start by showing you a series of places on our website that is dedicated to resources and services for children and families. What we did during the shutdown is create some special guides for different kinds of services or resources that a customer might be looking for. So I'm going to show you exactly how to get there from our main webpage, so you can do it on your own. Before that, I want to share that all of our libraries were shut down for quite a while. All of our branch libraries are currently still closed to the public. And the downtown library has been open, but for limited services. So these online resources are really helpful to help you and your children stay connected to the library. So I'm going to click here, and this is going to take us straight to the Hartford Public Library main website. And this is exactly what you're going to see when you log in. This is a slideshow, and you can scroll through it to find different spotlight services. So what you're going to do is click on the left arrow, and there you are. You're right where you need to be. You need to look for this light blue page. And so we're going to click through Hartford Public Schools and the Hartford Public Library. So we actually have a combined catalog where you can search and access resources that your student uses at school, as well as resources that that are from the Hartford Public Library. So that's the Boundless catalog. We're going to immediately click on this green picture, and this will bring us to the Clever app. So in the Clever app, you sign in one time with your child's student ID number and password given from the school. And in it, you're going to find a collection of apps and resources, again, that your child uses at school and is from the school, and also from the Hartford Public Library. You will just have one sign in and you can access anything. So this is a really great thing. I'm going to use a sample student account. So let me sign in. Okay. And here we are on the Clever, in the Clever website. So as you can see, there are resources that your child uses in school. We have Zern here and other apps and Google Classroom. And down here under reference ebooks, we have quite a collection of resources that are from the Hartford Public Library. So I'm going to walk you through a few of them. One of the biggest things that we know has impacted youth and families is access to books during the library closure. So we have increased our ebook collection dramatically. And again, you can just click on the app here in Clever and access ebooks and even check them out because you've already signed in with your student ID number, your child's student ID number. So this is Access 360. These are ebooks. We're going to click through. The first thing you do will type in the child's school, and with our sample account, it is Hartford Magnet Trinity College Academy. Okay, then you click go. Okay, so here are quite a collection of ebooks. We have nonfiction, fiction, we have everything for ebooks, picture books. And to find a book that you might like, your child you can go over to this side of the web page and click on Browse by Subject. Click on juvenile fiction, for instance. You could click on any of these. This is my example. For juvenile fiction, you'll have some rows of really popular materials. We have all the popular books, all the popular series. And if it says place hold, it means that somebody has it checked out. So you can see how popular these are because they're all checked out. Let's see, I'll find one that isn't checked out. Well, I disagree with this title's name, Spring Stinks. I don't think spring stinks at all, but this is the title of this book. And if you wanted to check it out, you would just click checkout and then read now to read it. So in order to, and say you have completed reading it, all you do to return it is click that little arrow and then click return, and it's off your child's record. very simple. Also, when the books are due, the checkout period, after the checkout period, which is 2 weeks, the book will automatically just disappear from the account. So this is a wonderful thing. Again, you can see there are many, many titles here. Now, the thing about Access 360 is these are single-use titles. So if your child checks out the Magic Tree House, nobody else can read it until it is returned by them. So now I'm going to go back and I'm going to show you some other ebook resources we have. Oh, okay. All right, so we have another type of ebooks from the library that is multi-use. That means that if there's a book in this website that your child wants to read, they can read it at any time. So multiple people can read the same book at once. This is very, very popular, has proved to be very popular. We have really high use of both of these types of ebook websites. So this one is called Tumble Books. And Tumble Books has a lot of different kinds of books. There's story books, there's picture books, there's graphic novels, nonfiction, lots of different ones. And with Tumble Books, you just, let's see, how about this one? You just click on it and that's it. You can click on it and then read it online. Just click read online. And there's a couple different ways that you can read the book. You can read it, you can play it so that it sort of runs like a video, but it's the book being read. Or you can turn the pages yourself with the manual function. And so again, these are a way to access books without having them physically with you. And these are all available through the school's website, Clever, which also has so many other library resources. All right, so now we're going to go back to the Hartford Library website and explore some more of our awesome guides created by library staff. All right. The next thing that I want to show you is BrainFuse. Okay, so this is again we're still on the Children's Programming and Resources guide. The BrainFuse is a homework help site, and it is available 7 days a week, 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. at night. So it's available a lot of the time. And in order to get into it, this is a great example. You just put in your student's ID number. Now that we're out of the Clever app and back on the library website, you do need to log in each time you access a different resource with your student ID number. So I'm going to use my sample student ID again. The PIN, whenever you're accessing any resources from the Hartford Public Library website, the PIN are the last 4 digits of the student ID number. So 1453. See, very simple. So here we have there are live tutors available on this site. There's a range of different subjects that your child can get help with. It's for all grade levels. It's for elementary as well as high school. There's a language lab, a writing lab, and for the live tutoring, it functions like a chat. I'll show you what happens when you click it, all you do is you select what grade your child is in. We'll just say 2nd grade, and what subject you're looking for help for. We'll select math. If you would like the tutor to speak Spanish, you can click this box right here, and then you simply click Get Live Help. Right. And over here on the right-hand side, you can see when a tutor comes on, there's a green dot next to a username, and they will immediately start chatting with you, and you can tell them what the question is, what you need help with. So it's an excellent resource, and we're very happy to be able to offer it for youth and families. Homework help at the Hartford Public Libraries is something that we often did when we were open. So we wanted to provide something comparable that children and families could access and it was available over a good period of time. So you can even get homework help on Sundays, which is great. Oops, okay. Right, let's see. Now we're going to look at a few of the resources and a few of the other things on this page. We have also for books some book bundles. They're called CRISKIDS book bundles, and they're actually a new kit that we have, and it's a collection of books, of children's books, and it comes with a little audio device. So all the books are read are recorded, and you can listen to them on the audio device. So this is an awesome new resource. Just this week, we started circulating them, and they've already been checked out. So in order to see what we have available for these kits, you simply click on that link, and it will show you each different kind that we have. So say as you're looking through it, you think, I would really like bundle number 5. This is how you get it. You click on this box, and it will bring you to this page. So CRISKIDS book bundle number 5. Then you click place hold. In order to get any physical library materials, this is the process. You click place hold, and then when it says barcode pin, again, you can use your student ID number to check this out. So I have to get that number again. And then the pin again is the last 4 digits. Okay, so it says place hold, CRISKIDS, and the pickup location. We have several different libraries where you can pick up materials. The downtown library is one of them, but we also have material. We can also send any materials to another branch that has pickup, the Albany, Barber, Campfield, our Library on Wheels, the Dwight Library, or the Park Library to pick up materials you want. Wherever the library is that's closest and most convenient to you, you can pick up your materials there. So we're just going to select the downtown library, and then we're going to place the hold. Oh, no, okay. All right, not sure what happened there. So we are going to actually go back. All right. Okay, and now, so this is the process for placing a hold. Not sure what happened with that one, but we'll try it with another item on the website. All right. Actually, we are going to go back to this LibGuide. So this guide is just one of many of our guides that has a collection of kits. And we have different themes for these kits. Again, all of these are available for checkout. We have doll kits. So kids have toys for creative play. If they enjoy playing with dolls. And we have superhero kits. And we have these welly wishers. So we have quite a few doll kits. And let's try to put one of these on hold. I'll choose Black Panther. All right. So we're going to go back to place hold. Black Panther doll kit, place hold. Okay, well, we will try again. Something must be up with that. All right. So another type of kit we have are Steam Take and Make kits. And these are a collection of STEM toys, STEM materials. So science, technology, engineering, and math. This is a very, very popular type of tool and program at the library. So we want to make available these items for circulation, especially during our library closures, because we have so many of these materials in our physical locations, but of course the kids cannot come in and get them. So we have created so many of these kits, and we have more coming for STEM, so that children can check them out and play with them at home and learn based on what their interest is. So these are some of the kits. Strawbees is a really fun engineering kit using straws and connectors. You can build anything, a crane, a hat, giant orbs. It's very fun. So these are an example of those. There's the CRISKIDS bundles. We also have Sprout bags. Sprout bags are for the younger children. So we have their bags filled with books and some kind of educational toy and tips for different learning activities around whatever theme of the backpack is. So we have little sprouts about colors, shapes, the world around you, and we have Sprout Learning bags for ages 3 to 8 about emotion, seasons, patterns, outdoor discovery. So we have quite a range, again, of these special kits. All right. Next, I want to show you what we're doing because the kids and families cannot come in the library. We have put together these wonderful pages where you can see sort of a digital shelf of materials. So we have these books that you can look through as though it was a library shelf about different themes. We have Earth Day. So here's an example. If you wanted to see if this book, My Friend Earth, is available, you would click check availability. Okay. And you scroll down the page to see if the book is available. So it says here that the book is at the Canfield branch, and it's located in the picture book area and the Hopkins Library. And when it says a due date, that means it's checked out. So there is one available at the Canfield branch. So let us attempt to put this on hold. We're going to pick it up at the downtown library. Okay. It looks like our hold system, something is happening with it. So usually it is working. So I will get back to that and update everybody on a different date.
Catherine, sorry to interrupt,
Sure.
but we have a question in the chat that says, could you please tell once again how to go to this page? And I assume that they're talking about where we were right now.
Okay, how we get to this page from the main page?
Yes.
Okay, sure. Thank you. So when you log into the Hartford Public Library, you're going to see this page. It's going to have this picture up at the top that says starting April 19th. To get to the information guides page, you click on the left arrow one time, and this is what you're looking for. So when I click through this light blue block, it's going to bring up the list of all the different resources. They are listed in alphabetical order, so the children's things are sort of in this area. We have collections, children's programming and resources, and children's library of things are the main ones that you're looking for. I believe I was on this one. I just want to click through to check. Is this the one you mean?
I
think so.
Yes, that is. Yes, they just said on the chat that yes, that's the one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's again, if you follow that trick that I showed you, it'll be easier to get to. So the main page, click once left, click on the blue rectangle, and then look for children's programming and resources. And luckily it's right at the top of the list, since all the different information guides are in alphabetical order. Okay, so we've looked at a lot of the resources available in our collection. Again, I will check in on what's happening with our holds. Usually you can do it. So, you know, I will get back to everybody about that again. So now I wanted to move on to our programs. Because we have been closed for so long, we obviously still wanted to stay connected to everybody. And so we have been doing virtual programs. No, oh, sorry. Just trying to go ahead in this. Okay. Okay, yeah. So we have been doing virtual programs, and we do a couple of different kinds of programs. We do live virtual programs, which is a librarian on Zoom or Google Meet. And we're doing some kind of activity with the kids. Here's an example of what we do. And oh, actually, let me go back. Actually, I do need to show you something here again. Okay. So every month, this is where you're going to access what programs are available for youth and for children and families. And so it is organized in this calendar format for ease of use. And you can see that we have a lot of programs going on, and these are all the Hartford Public Librarians, those who work at the downtown library, and all our branch librarians doing these programs. You can see we have many story times throughout the week. I think we have at least 3 a week. So that's another way that you can access stories, through our live virtual story times. We also do quite a few live STEM programs and art programs. We've been told that these are, this is something the community wants, so we do a lot of them. We've done everything from book clubs to spelling bees, trivia contest. We are quite a creative bunch, so we have been able to put together some really great virtual programs. Another feature of our virtual programs is that we provide activity kits, individual activity kits for participants. And here's an example of one. Ocean Slime. We have a librarian, Miss Vicky, who works at the Barber Branch Library. Every month she does a slime program. We all know how much the kids love slime. So every month you could sign up for the slime program. And just like you make a, you can put things, these type of things on hold in order to pick them up at the library that you prefer. We have these kits for many of our programs so that we are providing this hands-on activity. So it's not just talking on the computer, but the kids are actually doing something together with the librarian. You know, so it's in some way close to what we might be doing in the library. So we're really happy that we are able to offer that. And again, you can see that we do quite a range of programs. In order to connect to a program, to sign up for it, all you would do is click on the link. So let's do Growing Time Sprouting Seeds. Oh no, that's the 7th. Let's do Rainbow Leaves. This is Miss Vicky again. So you would click on Rainbow Leaves and it will bring you to a Google form. Any of our programs with kits, which is, again, most of them, are going to be, the registration is going to be on a Google form. And you just have to put in a few pieces of information. We do ask for the library card, which again, you can see here says HPS student ID, because we want to make sure to that this is a secure space, and we do check to make sure that it is a Hartford school student who is registering for our program. So these are our program registration. About the kits and the programs, you can register for as many as you want. There is no limit on how many programs you can do. And we hope to see you there. So I wanted to just give a snapshot of what's happening next week during spring break. We have all these different programs. These are just some of them. We have many more, but I just wanted to give you just every day there's something happening. And the other thing about our programming that I wanted to say is that our virtual programming will continue during the summer, but in late June, we will be introducing outdoor programming of some kind at each of our libraries. So that is great news. We also do recorded virtual programs every Wednesday on Facebook and Instagram. We have posted a STEM video. And again, as you can see, because I'm in one of them here, these are done by all the Hartford Public Library youth librarians. Miss Urbina is from the Dwight branch. Miss Katrina works at the Campfield branch, and I work at the downtown library. And we all do different types of STEM videos. I tend to do technology. Miss Katrina, wild experiments. And Miss Urbina also does a lot of experiments. Really, really fun. And again, these are on Instagram and Facebook of the library. We also do more story times every Tuesday and Thursday. We have on Facebook and Instagram a recorded story time by a Hartford Public Library librarian. We have story times in English and Spanish. So we have Miss Linda here from the Hopkins Branch Library, who does a lot of our story times videos, and she has great backgrounds. And Miss Nancy is from the Park Branch Library, and she does a lot of our Spanish language story times as well. We have this very cool service called Dial a Story. We started this last year. So as you can see, all you do is call this number and you press the number 1, 2, 3, or 4 for whatever you want to listen to. You can call as many times as you want. And we changed these. These are also done by all the Hartford Public Library youth librarians. We have staff who speak Urdu and Hindi, which is awesome, so we can offer that. We have Spanish, English, and then we have songs, rhymes, and finger plays in English. And these are changed every week on Tuesdays. So between 3 and 5 p.m. on Tuesdays, the stories and songs and finger plays will change out. So you always have access to some fresh stories. Now I would like to walk through how you go picking up materials at the branches. So this is our information guide for contact-free pickup. Again, all of our branches are currently closed to the public, but we do have staff at the branches who are available on different days for people to come and collect their materials that they have on hold. Right here, you can see what the schedule is. The Park Street Library is on Monday. The Dwight Library is Tuesday, Albany and Campfield, Wednesday, and Barber on Thursday. The Downtown Library is every day. You can do pickups even on Saturday. And to do a pickup, all you do is go to schedule a pickup and click a library. So we'll click the Downtown Library. And this is what you're gonna see. It's gonna give you instructions for what to do about your appointments and all of our safety protocols in place. We require masks worn on anywhere on our property. We require social distancing. And you click here to schedule your appointment. Again, it'll have all the information that you need. And you scroll down here and you'll see a calendar. You pick the day that you would like to pick up your materials, say Monday the 12th. Then you'll have all the time options. And as you can see, there's a lot. We do the pickups in 10-minute increments. So we have a lot of people picking up materials. So let's say 1 o'clock, and then we'll press continue. And then what you'll do is you will fill in your information here. And down at the bottom, it will ask you, what are you picking up? Okay. And you can click on whatever it is you're picking up. If it is something for the children's department, if it is those program kits, just click here. Okay. And then you can write down in this space what you're picking up. Like say you were attending, your child was attending the ocean slime program. You would put in there ocean slime kit. And again, you can do as many as you want. And if you have, say you have something on hold, say you have a book or a kit on hold, you would click this. You can click as many as you want. You don't have to make a separate appointment if you have multiple different things to pick up. So we have a lot of people picking up books that they have on hold for their kids, as well as the program kits. And then after you complete this, you will receive a confirmation email that your appointment is all set. When you get to the library to pick up your things, again, this is contact free, so staff is not coming outside and you're not coming inside to get it. There's a table outside, the staff will put it outside. When you get to the library, just call the phone number that's posted on the door and the staff will give you your materials. Oh, sorry. I keep clicking the wrong thing. And now for the very, very exciting library reopening news. Again, I told you we have been closed for many, many months, most of our locations. And starting with the downtown library right now, there's limited services and only on the first floor. None of the children's or youth areas are open. We don't have information on when those will be open yet. There is none of that book browsing that people are used to with libraries. And if, again, it says you have to make an appointment to pick up your books and you have to do the holds online. But as of April 19th, so right after spring break, there's going to be something new at the downtown library. We are creating a space on the first floor of the library where we're going to have quite a big collection of books for both children and adults. We will have some socially distanced seating areas. Right now, when people come into the first floor of the downtown library, there's a 90-minute limit. It's going to be extended to 2 hours. We will also have self-checkout stations where if you come in, you can come in with your child. You can browse the different children's books and check out materials with your child. Unfortunately, the children's space is still not open. It will not be open until further notice. When it is open, we will announce it on our Facebook, Instagram, and website. So always keep an eye on those for any library news. Very, very exciting. Also, we are delighted that we are going to start reopening some branches a little at a time. So the first ones are going to be the Canfield Branch Library in the south end and the Barber Branch Library in the north end. These will be reopening on restricted schedules. It's not going to be like every day like it was yet. So that's early May. And there'll be more news coming soon about those. Also, in the Park Street area, there is a new park library being built, and I'm sure some people have seen it. So in late summer of this year, the new Park Branch Library will open. It's going to have 2 floors. There'll be a community room, a computer lab on the second floor. On the first floor, there's going to be separate spaces. There's going to be a separate teen space. There's going to be a children's area and then the adult area. There's a nice courtyard there. It's a beautiful, beautiful building. And we are just really looking forward to the new Park Branch opening later this summer. So later this year. All right, and then I have our contact information here. If there's any questions at all that you have about anything that I've covered here today, you can call our children's department, and this is the number 695-6330. We can, if you have, say you have a question that you want to ask Miss Vicky at the Barber Branch, we can transfer you to her. Or if you have a question about anything, we can certainly transfer you from the children's department or answer the question ourselves. Here's my personal information. You are welcome to call or text the cell phone here, or however you would like to reach me is fine. Also, we're going to have another family learning session in mid-May. All about what's happening at the library during the summer. You already know we're going to have some outdoor programming, but we'll have much more information besides that. So thank you for joining me this evening. Again, thank you so much to the Hartford Public Schools for inviting me. We are delighted to be able to share what we're doing, and we're so appreciative of our partnership with the Hartford Public Schools.
Thank you, Catherine. We have a couple of questions before we log off tonight.
Okay.
The first one is the Hartford Public Library open to, and as you know, we have students from suburban areas. So they want to know if students from the suburbs can use all these wonderful resources that you've just shared with us.
Okay, that's a great question. So the students who come to Hartford who live in the suburbs, is that what you're referring to?
Yes.
Okay. So they are able to access our print resources, but for instance, if they go to school in Hartford though, and they have a student ID number, they can access our e-resources. Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, they
Perfect.
can if they go to
Um,
school at a Hartford Public School.
yes.
Yep, they can.
And that includes community schools and magnet schools. All of our students at magnet schools also, you know, they have a student ID that they could use.
If it's Hartford Public School,
Right.
some of the schools, if it's like Crack, for instance,
Right.
it's not the
No.
same thing. But there
Right.
are, there are some magnet schools. I don't have the list at my fingertips. But
Yeah, but we do have some magnet schools within our district. So
okay, sure. Yeah. Yep.
And then the second question is, can we call anytime for Dial a Story?
Yes.
All
Dial a
right.
Story is 24/7.
Yes, and when those kiddos are not wanting to go to sleep at 10 o'clock, you
Exactly.
definitely have someone over there. Okay,
Put on the
perfect.
phone.
Thank you, Catherine. And I just wanted to share with everybody again, please follow Hartford Public Library on Facebook at Hartford Public Library and Instagram at HPLCT. And again, if you have any questions, you are more than welcome to call 860-695-6330 and they will be able to help you. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. Thank you, Catherine, for taking time to share all of these wonderful resources with us. And now my itch to go to a library has been, now it's an urge. Thank you for that. And I wanted to thank our interpreter, Lady Ann, who is on our interpreter channel, doing a wonderful job tonight.
Yes, thank you, everybody. We are really looking forward to welcoming everybody back to the library. We've missed everybody very, very much.
Thank you, Catherine. And please remember to join us on May 13th, same time.